All right, our election coverage continues now. Joining us live in studio, 12 News political analyst Joe Fleming. Very rare that we get Joe here in August. Had to pry him off the golf course to come in and break down the debate. So just heard about the daylight savings issue here. Not a lot of daylight between these candidates. So how do these candidates try and stand out when you agree with just about everything your opponents say?
Well, first, this is the first prime time television debate of this campaign. So there's only 7 days to go when the debate was held. A lot of voters in Rhode Island have no idea who these candidates are at this point. So they had to try to stand out last night. I don't think anybody stood out more than the others last night. With 8 people on the stage, it's very difficult to stand out. You get very little time. So, I mean, I don't think any candidate had breakout moments like Helena Folks did 2 years ago in the governor's debate. So I think a lot of them basically just introduced themselves to the voters of Rhode Island.
All right, so at the start of this race, the conventional thinking was Sabina Matos would be the front runner, given her name recognition as lieutenant governor. But last night, it seemed like everyone was focused, or most people focused on Aaron Rugenberg. Why has that changed over the last couple of weeks?
Well, about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, she had the voters, the signature scandal. And that basically put a lot of questions in voters' minds, especially when they saw dead people signing the nomination papers. In turn, the perception now is Aaron Rugenberg is the front runner. And we saw all 7 candidates last night go after him, especially on the debt limit when he went flip-flopped a little bit on that. They perceive him as the front runner. They feel they have to bring his numbers down in order to win. The conventional wisdom, you know, one of the internal polls showed he was around 27%. In this race, that's enough to win. So they believe they have to bring his number down.
All right, so early voting, mail ballots played a pretty decisive role in last year's midterm election. About 7,000 ballots have been cast so far this year. Will this be as big of a factor, you think, in this primary?
I think it will be a big factor due to the fact we expect a low turnout, somewhere between 30,000 to 40,000. Could even be lower than that for all we know. But with 7,000 ballots, that could have an impact. But again, keep this in mind, Patrick, they're being divided 12 ways. So you don't know where they're all going. No one's going to probably run away with the mail ballots because of the division, and all the candidates have worked the mail ballots and the early voting.
All right, so final question, you talked about low turnout, right? So 6 days left until the primary. Voters, are they really tuned into this race? Is there some voter fatigue? I mean, you know, all of the elections we've had, the special election, it's also summer. Families have kids going back to school, getting back into that fall routine. Is this on the back burner, maybe?
It is on the back burner because a lot of the candidates did not start the real strong effort of their campaigns until 3 or 4 weeks ago. As you said, it was summer. People were paying attention to other things than this. That's why we expect to see a low turnout on Tuesday.
All right, Joe, thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it, as always. We can go back to the golf course now. Thanks so much, Joe. All right. You can count on 12 News for in-depth coverage of the special primary. If you missed last night's debate, you can watch the whole thing online at WPRI.com/vote. That's where you can also find our voter guide, information on all of the candidates. And we continue the discussion right now. Our political analyst Joe Fleming joining us live in studio to break down, discuss, dissect what happened last night. So aside from what we just heard about daylight savings times, there's not a lot of daylight between these candidates, a lot of agreeing going on, not a lot of bickering and arguing back and forth. How do you separate yourself from somebody else with so many people on the stage?
Patrick, absolutely. It was very difficult last night to separate yourself. All these candidates basically agreed on most of the issues. There was a few they had some discussion with, but a lot of times they agree with them. And it's hard to stand out like this. So no one really stood out last night because with so many candidates, you only get a few seconds at a time.
So let's talk about maybe the beginning of the race. The conventional thinking was that Sabina Matos would be the front runner, you know, given her name recognition as lieutenant governor. So last night, there was a lot of direction, fire aimed at Aaron Rugenberg. So what has changed, do you think, over the last several weeks that may have maybe put a target on his back now instead?
Well, I think what happened was the lieutenant governor was perceived as a front runner. Again, there's no independent polling out there. But with the signature scandal she had at nomination time, a lot of people, I think, may have got turned off on her somewhat. And I think people now perceive Aaron Rugenberg as the front runner. So the other candidates believe they have to go after him to bring his numbers down. And again, a race like this, 25-26% could win it. So they felt if they go after Aaron Rugenberg last night, they could bring his number down some. We'll find out Tuesday if that had an effect.
Yeah, I guess we will. So early voting, mail ballots played a decisive role. In last year's midterm election, about 7,000 ballots have been cast so far. Will it be as big of a factor now as it was back then?
I think it will be a factor. Again, we have a couple more days before the ballots have to all be in. And the mail ballots don't have to be until Tuesday. So that number could go over 10,000. I think it will be a factor. I think with a small turnout, we're talking like 30,000 to 40,000 people, you know, 10,000 votes could be almost 33% of the vote. So it's going to be a fact. There's no question about that. Again, Is there any one candidate that's going to dominate the mail ballots? We don't know, because with all these candidates, I know they've all been working at the mail ballots and the early voting.
All right, so let's talk about off of what you just said about low turnout, projected to be low turnout. So here we are at the end of summer. Right. A lot of folks are busy getting back into the routines. If they have families, they're back to school. That's a stressful time. We just had many elections and primaries and all these things. So could there be voter fatigue here, thinking that people might be saying, well, wait, what is this? Like, are they not maybe back burner for this type of
There's no
an
question.
election?
People have now focused in on this election. I'm speaking to a lot of people, and they say, oh, there's a race for Congress.
Right.
And the thing is, so a lot of these candidates did not really start their strong campaign until, the beginning of August. So it's only been going on for 3 or 4 weeks at this point, the strong, heavy campaigning. And people are focusing on other things, not on a congressional race. That's why we believe the turnout will be fairly small on Tuesday.
All right, but there will still be a turnout, and there'll still be votes, and they'll still be counted. Joe, thanks so much for coming in this morning to help us out and break this down. You count on 12 News for in-depth coverage of the special primary. If you missed last night's debate, you can see it in its entirety on our website, WPRI.com. That's where you can also find our voter guide, information on all of the candidates.